Hi, I'm Natalie MacDonald, and you're joining us for the latest Sydney Direct with Dukascopy TV, where we bring you exclusive interviews from market insiders right here in Sydney, Australia. Today, I'm joined by Matt Simpson at ThinkForex to give us an APAC currency rundown. Matt Simpson, thank you so much for joining us today. Firstly, let's take a look at the local currency, the Aussie dollar. We know that US sentiment is really pivotal for the Aussie dollar at present. Are we seeing a psychological level on the domestic currency? And also, are we now stuck in almost a cyclical trade until we wait for the US Fed to raise those interest rates?
I would say it's more of a technical level than a psychological level, because we're not around any significant round numbers. But 78 cents for me on the Aussie dollar was a level to be decided between bullish or bearish setups. We got a break beneath 78 cents yesterday, and sentiment continues to look pretty bearish on the Aussie dollar. So if we get any rallies towards the 78 cents level, I would be considering a fade into those levels to go down close to 75 cents. Now, it's not all down to the Fed and US interest rates. Of course, traders are speculating longs, anticipating that. So if we continue to get good solid data out of the US, that will weigh on the Aussie dollar. But at the same time, if we continue to get weak data up, that's going to bring further expectations of another rate cut, and that will again bring further pressure on the Aussie dollar. Now, to see some upside, I think we're going to need to see Yellen retract a statement on raising rates, and we also need to see iron ore continue to go up, and we also need to be for certain that there's not many further rate cuts from RBA this year.
And while we are on the US dollar, there's mixed views on whether that US dollar correction is over. Give us your thoughts on this.
I'm very firmly in the camp that we have seen the low on the correction on the US dollar. Taking the dollar index as an example, 9314 is in a very strong rejection of that level and creating a V bottom. Elsewhere, you've got dollar yen that's broken to above 122, a significant level, and I suspect will be going up toward the 2007 highs around 124.18. And on dollar CAD as well, very similar. We've seen a V bottom formation there. Canadian dollar's looking pretty weak as we go into the interest rate decision from Bank of Canada later. And those two pairs are very good proxy for US dollar strength at the moment, looking very bullish. So yeah, we've seen the correction.
The Kiwi dollar has troughed to a 2-month low against the greenback in recent trade. What is the next level that you're seeing here for the New Zealand dollar?
We've just stopped shy of the 72 cents level, and that was my target on a bearish wedge, which we may well have completed. Now, we could see some profit taken at current levels, but that doesn't change the trend. The decline from the recent highs to me does look impulsive and would require a break beneath 72 cents. So I would consider levels of selling into are going to be 728 and 74 cents. So allow some breathing room there, but there's two key areas there to consider selling into. And I think we are actually going to be looking at a move down towards 70 cents over the coming weeks. Of course, for that to happen, we need to continue seeing the easing bias from RBNZ, and we need the good data to continue coming out from the US, which I think is a likely scenario. So next up, we've got 718, 715, 71, and maybe even 70 over the coming months.
And lastly, Matt, what is your current buy-sell option for Dukascopy TV viewers looking to trade in this region?
I would say dollar yen is looking the strongest chart at the moment, and the great thing about the dollar yen is when it moves, it really does move, and it favors breakouts, and you can literally do set and forget orders to break to new highs. So I think we are on track now to be going up to 124.18. We're currently trading around the 123 level, and we may well get a pullback to 122. So I would consider buy setups above 122 to target 124.
That's all we've got time for right now. Always a pleasure to catch up with Matt Simpson at ThinkForex. Do stay tuned, as the Dukascopy TV team will be bringing you plenty of FX updates and analysis. From me though, it's goodbye until next time.